Hi everyone, welcome to my time at Portia. I decided to do something a little different from my norm, for a couple of reasons. But mainly because I figured this might be a nice little fit for me. I thoroughly enjoy games like this. Um, Sorry, I'm kind of making some adjustments to the volume a little bit so I can get the actual music and voiceover in. I should have done this beforehand. Alrighty, I think... yeah, that should be it. Alright, sorry about that. Now we'll go ahead and start. Decided to do something a little bit different. I saw this on Steam and I'm like thoroughly interested in it because I do like games like this. I'm a big fan of the Harvest Moon, Rune Factory, anything like that really. I know they're a bit off the beat and a little bit unusual, but I like games like this. There's several games coming up that I'm wanting to get my hands on that are very similar to this. One being Legend, if you haven't heard of it. There's an old game series or an anime series in the past called Monster Hunter, not Monster Hunter, but Monster Rancher, and they're not too much different from the game coming out. Is going to be kind of a cross between Monster Rancher, Pokemon, and Harvest Moon. If you haven't heard of it, check it out. I mean, it looks good. While it's not due to come out for several more months, but it still looks really nice. And honestly, me and Rachel is thoroughly excited about the game. Let's see. There we go. Actually, yeah, let's do that one. Alright, we'll go with that base. I know I'm not getting too heavily into that customization. Now, that being said, I don't know if I'm going to make a series out of this. If it turns out to be well received, then I will probably, if you guys want me to, I'll continue playing on it. If not, then I'll just play it on my own time. But either way, I just figured I'd go ahead, put an episode or two out of it, to see what you guys think. Like I said before, I like early access.
We're coming up on Portia.
Whoa, that looks beautiful.
What are you gonna do there? Ruin diving?
Something like that.
We get someone like you once in a while. Always seeking that adventure. Good to be young. Well, good luck to you.
Thanks.
Okay, now this is an early access game, and with early access games, you will come out with, there'll be bugs, and we may not be able to fully complete the story, and there may be features that are still missing. But I am a firm believer in the early access series, not series, but the early access platform, mainly because I believe that there's a lot of games out there that would not have ever been achieved if it weren't for the early access platform. That being said, there have been a lot of companies that have taken advantage of it, and not delivered their promises or just grabbed the money and ran before the game was really even published. And I do have a few of those in my library. I have a bunch of games. I have several games that are completely and totally unplayable and incomplete due to them being early access. And they've been abandoned. But that being said, for all the people who have made poor choices with their games, there have been a lot of people who have actually seen it for what it is and have used it to get something out on the market that is thoroughly good. And well, hopefully this is one of those games. So let's dive in and see what we got.
Presley, how do you do?
Ah, good to see you again. Hope you had a pleasant journey from Barnarock, right? That's quite far.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm here to show you to your workshop, so if you would please follow me, it's pretty close.
I wonder what it's like. I didn't get to know my pa too well.
No one's been working there since your pa left Portia so many years ago. He was a good friend.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get rid of motion blur. Okay, let's see. Yep. Turn that off. Well, don't get me wrong, motion blur is nice, and it does actually, in some cases, help. I don't really like motion blur, to be honest, because, there we go, because it kind of distorts images in a way that really is unnecessary. But then again, a lot of people like it, otherwise they wouldn't keep putting it into the game. Okay, now, I love games like this.
And here we are, your workshop. This place sure has seen some wear and tear. What do you think?
Looks homely.
Now then, here's a letter from your father. He asked me to present it to you when you've seen this house.
When you read this letter, I'm already on the other side of the world. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry I'm not able to be the father you want. This was all so sudden. I didn't have much time to tell you or figure out how to take care of you. Then I thought about this workshop. It may not look like much, but it will brace you from the wind and cover you from the rain. I leave you with my workshop handbook that details how I worked my workshop. The rest is up to you. Do your best and live a wonderful life. You'll always be my pride and joy, Pa.
Here's the workshop handbook of your pa's. Take your time. Come to the Portia Commerce Guild tomorrow. It's located around Peach Plaza. Can't miss it.
As much as I like to give you a builder license right away, you'll need to prove your worth through a couple of tests.
Got it. Tomorrow.
Anyway, I'll leave you be. Get some rest.
Bye, Presley. Thanks for your help.
Alright. But I do love games like Harvest Moon, Rune Factory, anything like that. And there is a
This
game
house is
coming
so
out
warm.
soon that's
I need to fix it.
really
or I
nice
won't
to
be
look
getting a
at.
good night's sleep.
I may have already mentioned it. If not, it's called Re-Legend. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but it is a cross. I may have. I'd have to. My mind is a little bit weird today, but it's kind of a cross between Rune Factory and Harvest Moon, Pokemon, Monster Rancher, stuff like that. Okay. Hello, new subscriber. This is Portia Times. We are sponsored by the city government and the local commerce guild branch to bring you the latest news in our city for free. We are a monthly publication, so papers will be sent out the first day of each month. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to visit our office on Main Street, Portia Times. Alright. Treasure chests. Or is that a... What did I just pick up? Clothes. So it was a treasure chest. Interesting. And I'm wearing them. They might be work gloves. Alright, I'm noticing kind of low frame rate on the recording, so I apologize. Hopefully that's not a too big of a problem, but it does look like it's oh, I'm sorry. Hopefully that's not too big of a hindrance. So, I don't know if it's just the recording or what that's causing it, but
Nice to see you. How are you settling in? Great! Let me introduce you to the Commerce Guild. We're the organization that orchestrates trade across the entire Free Cities region. This is the Portia branch. We're pretty busy throughout the year. Now then, let me give you your builder test. This is pretty easy. Make an axe and pickaxe and bring them to me. You need to have wood and stones to make these. You can gather them on your own or buy them from the Total Tools in Central Square. After you have the raw materials, you need to craft the items on a work table. I saw your pa's hold one in your yard, so check and see if that one still works.
why would it be broken? Alright, it looks like the FPS is...
Oh, hi there. Are you new here? Minister Lee did not look happy today. He probably had another argument with the people at the research center. The conflict between the church and the research center has been going on for a long time. When will they give it a break? We all want the best for humanity.
That's interesting. Alright. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's got actually fairly good graphics. I like the kind of the cartoon style, I guess, what it is, of it. But then again, I could be wrong on this style altogether, but that's what it reminds me of. It looks like it's a little bit cartoonish. And so far I'm liking what I'm seeing in terms of the I got another frame rate drop. But yeah, so far I'm really liking what I'm seeing. From the way things are handled with the interaction of the townspeople and so on. But yeah, like I was saying, I do really like games that are sandbox based but still have a little bit of story about them. I'll apologize about the frame rate issues if they actually show up in the video. If not, then just ignore me talking. The frame rate on my side is pretty stable, but it looks like the recording frame rate fluctuates a little bit. So, like I said, I apologize for the frame rate dropping. So I need more stone.
Ah! Excellent quality! Nicely done. You can keep them. I just wanted to see what you can do. Now for the second test. You are to build a stone furnace. This one's a bit tougher. You need to use the assembly station in your yard to complete this task. If I remember correctly, your pa kept a very detailed account of the things he made. You might want to flip through his workshop handbook and see if you can find a diagram for the stone furnace. Once you have a diagram, just use it on the assembly station in your yard to start construction.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, so we do level up. Nice. Okay, skill points. Battle, gathering, social. Huh. That's kind of cool. It's reminding me a little more of Rune Factory. Let's see, stone furnace. a stone stool. Okay. You are a fat cat, Pinky. I need more stone. I think. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I might do a few episodes of this. I'm not 100% sure how many. And they may not be consistent one after another, but I might save these kind of episodes unless you guys want to see them more often, and then I'll change up my plans on it. But we'll figure something out. But so far, with what little I've played, it looks like it's going to be a very good game, to be honest. We need more wood. Okay, let's see. As much as I hate to do it, I gotta chop a tree. Okay. Alright, then there's that. Let me see if I can't improve the, let's see. Let's drop that down just a little bit. Let's see. And let's see the effects this has. Okay, it doesn't look like it hurt the graphics too much. And with anything like that, will stabilize the FPS drops. Oh, we might have to come back in the morning. The big test is when we go back near our house, where I get the most FPS drop. If that solved the issue, then that should make things look a little better. Yeah, there's a little bit of a drop. It doesn't look like it's nearly as severe as it was. Okay. I apologize for the early episodes, FPS problems. Further episodes should be a little bit better, as long as I play it on this particular graphic setting. It looks like my recording software has issues of recording it while running at that level of graphics, even though this game really isn't that graphic intensive. Well, we still got a little bit of time. Let's do some home repair. Oh, well, hang on to them and then who knows, we might be able to get back down to that point. You'll get there. Yeah, keep them. Alright, I got the floor of our house finished. At least from what I've noticed. Yeah, I'm actually really digging this game. This game's got me fairly excited. I've been actually needing a game like this for a long time. There's one I'm going to be playing with here soon. I'll probably do maybe one episode, maybe a couple episodes of it. And it's very similar to this one, but it's multiplayer, and it uses kind of Minecraft graphics. I'm not 100% sure on the name. But because I am actually liking this game as much as I am, I'm thinking, yeah, I'll include a link in the description today. Normally I don't do it. That's if I don't forget. But I need to actually get around that.
All the gaps have been fixed. I'm finally going to have a good night's sleep.
And there's there's our floor. Okay. But yeah, it's games like this. That's the reason why I am such a strong supporter of the early access games. Hello, new builder. We'd like to remind you that Portia currently has 2 authorized ruins for you to dive into. An abandoned ruin number 1 below the Church of Light, and a hazardous ruin in the collapsed wasteland east of town. For your own safety, all other ruins are currently off limits. Thank you. Portia Town Hall. That sounds kind of fun to look into. Here soon I'm going to need to build me a storage box. Yeah, that definitely fixed my frame rate issue. Okay. But while we're waiting for... Oh, it's going to be time here in just a second anyway, so we'll just wait here. Remington.
What's up? You must be the new builder I heard about. I'm Remington, a member of the Civil Corps. If you got any troubles, let me know and I'll try to make it go away.
You must be the competition. Whatever. The more the merrier. Bring it on.
I hate your face. Ooh. I hate people like that. I really do. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind competition stuff, but... Okay. But when someone acts all high and mighty, it kind of just... it kind of gets on the nerves. I gotta wait for what's-his-face to show up.
You're that new person. You just inherited that workshop outside of town, right? Oh, sorry. Where are my manners? I'm Sonia.
That irked me a little bit.
Minister Lee did not look happy today. He probably had another argument with the...
I get picky when it comes to certain types of people. Old dude hasn't shown back up yet, so... Hopefully he pops his face up soon so I can get this taken care of.
Hi there. I know who you are. I'm Antoine. We'll probably be seeing each other a lot.
Characters are going to be kind of interesting. Where's dude at? He's late for work. Someone point me to dude's home so I can go bang on his door and tell him to get out of bed. while I'm giving him time to hopefully show up to work, it wouldn't hurt to look around a little bit. Actually, I think this is a... yeah, that's a restaurant. We'll go look at this construction company. It's probably owned by the guy we met earlier. Or maybe not. Ooh, this stuff's expensive. But that guy there, back there that we were talking to, I saw him earlier painting in the woods, so. Okay. Is he here yet? Haha, he's home. You better not be leaving.
Great job! This is your builder license. Congratulations! Now you just need to take this license over to the mayor's office and get your workshop registered, after which you can start taking regular commissions. Come back and talk with me after you register.
Okay. Mayor's office. Is that it? Portia government.
Welcome, welcome! You must be the new builder. I'm Gale, the mayor of this town. It is truly wonderful to see young people getting involved in the telesis of our society.
I'm here to register my workshop.
Very well. What is the name of your workshop? Nice name. There, your registration is complete.
Thank you.
Also, we're going to have a fireside town meeting once in a while. They'll be announced through the mail. Try to make them if you can. You don't want me being the only one there. I will cover town and world events at large, the usual, you know.
I'm sorry for the extra noise. I'm just trying to make some adjustments here. My leg will start to go numb. Oh boy, okay, sorry about that. Wait, he wants to talk more. What do you want?
Oh, right. You should get to know some of the people living in this town for your own benefit. I made a list of store owners within the city walls. You should go introduce yourself.
Okay. We'll probably do that in the next episode. But yeah, I decided to take a little break on Monster Hunter while I'm trying to actually,
Ah, welcome! If you're in need of house or workshop upgrades, this is the place to be. All you need to do is select a plan from the catalog book in our company.
so that I can actually, get some of the extra grind I need done off the list. So I was trying to find something that would be a nice little
You're
change of
now
pace.
a bona fide workshop owner. Your pa would have been so proud. Let me explain some of the processes for our trade. Here at the Portia office, we post workshop commissions every day on the board, over there. Based on the speed and quality of the results, we make a ranking of the workshops every week listed on the wall behind me.
There are other workshops in Portia?
Oh yes, adding yours, there will be 5 workshops in our jurisdiction. Besides the ranking list, you also have a workshop rating, which is listed on your license. The higher your rating, the higher quality the commissions you can get. But don't worry, if you have your father's work ethic, you'll be #1 in no time. Once you're done with your orders, you can pick up the commission fee from Antoine if it's from the guild or the respective person who commissioned you. Builders make most of their money from doing commissions through the Commerce Guild, but some just build items and sell directly to the market. That's fairly lucrative as well. Anyway, since this is your first commission, I've kept one just for you.
Playing favorites, are we?
Higgins! You already took one today!
There are never too many commissions. Good day!
That's Runt. He's the owner of the current #1 workshop. Brilliant businessman, but I don't like the way he does things. Well, I'm sorry. That was our last one today.
Hey, Prez, I got a job for you.
Or not. What is it, Arlo?
We're looking to build a bridge to Amber Island.
So the mayor finally put up the money. Well, young here is up for the challenge. So the mayor finally put up the money? Well, young here is up for the challenge.
They should have, honest. The best way they could have done that is like young man, instead of just blanket it out. That just makes it sound so silly. Like my name is forbidden or something. It'd be better if they just referred to me as a young man or a young woman, depending on what gender you taking.
Yeah, you figured that place could be a real tourist attraction with the haunted cave and all.
Ooh, I like haunted caves. Can I go?
Check your pa's workshop handbook to see if he has a bridge diagram in there. I remember he built a bunch. If it's there, use it at your assembly station. After you're done with the bridge pieces, you'll need to go to the designated spot and assemble the bridge. Also, and this is important, for a project as big as a bridge, you need to dive into the abandoned ruins to gather materials. We have one such ruin in Portia. It's located at the bottom of the temple tower.
Okay. We won't get into that today. Mainly I'm just going to head back and take a look at what's actually needed for this, and then I'll probably end the episode there. Well, since I'm on the way back anyways. If you like this game and you'd like me to see more episodes of this, please like it. Leave comments, and if you like what I'm doing with the channel so far, please subscribe. Everything helps. Any type of feedback helps me figure out what I can do, what I can add, and what I can do better. Okay, so I need probably 2 of those. And a few, and maybe depending on how big the gap is, some of those. Alright. Okay. I'll go ahead and mark this as a build. And with that, we'll leave it here. I'll go ahead and head inside. And, then we'll end the episode there. If I can figure out how to save. Yes. I'll figure out how to save in here in just a bit. Actually, I might do. Okay, that's how I save. Got it. Okay. Well, with that, I'll go ahead and end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one, guys.